it's Amanda, and I'm coming to you with Inkflight Day! I feel like I need to turn another light on because it's really dark on this side. Also, I hear this like weird buzzing, so I hope it's not coming through. If I turn that light on, it's gonna hopefully not cast weird shadows. I don't know what the sound is that I'm hearing, but hopefully it's just me. Yeah, so anyway, Inkflight Day. I still haven't uploaded November's Inkflight. I did film it. I even got it early, and I just never uploaded. I finally uploaded October. I'm way behind on Inkvent, so I'm going to try to do a catch-up video. I don't think I'm going to do the writing samples in that. We'll just catch up and open the ink and swatch it and splat it and stuff like that, and then I will do off camera, I will do the writing samples so I can catch up on that. But yeah, chromatography and stuff. So I think I'm going to do that after I film this video, as long as my roommate doesn't come home. So anyway, Inkflight Day! Best day of the year. Best day of the month, I mean. The only thing I've done is like opened where the box opens, so I don't have to share my address. It's a very light box, so we'll see what we've got in here. Looking forward to it. We have a little Inktopus. Has a little Santa Inktopus. It has some, looks like it's some ink bottles and some pens. Very cute. Oh, that's neat. An ink miser. I freaking love my ink miser. Now I have a second one. This is amazing. These are great. Oh, we have something. Then we have our ink samples. Antique brown. What is this? Let's look. Let's see what we've got. Okay, ink miser, ink shot, inkwell. Savor every drop of ink. The ink miser, ink shot is inkwell is essential accessory that makes filling your pens easier. For pens with large nibs or a vacuum filling system, the ink miser is an indispensable tool for refilling. Instead of filling directly from an ink sample, you can pour ink from the vials into the ink miser's cone to fill your fountain pen. Please use the included pipette to combine the spoiler alert, platinum mix-free inks in the ink miser to create your unique blend of fountain pen ink. Ooh, and then this we have a Giorgio single pen case. I have one of their, I think it's a 10 pen case, and I love it. It's a zipper case. Dress your daily carry pen in fine leather with the Giorgio single pen case. The single pen case has a flap and loop to close and secure the pen inside to protect your favorite pens in the sturdy construction of this case. This month's sticker is the festive illustration of Cthulhu Claus. If you're on the nice list, it arrives with plenty of pen paraphernalia. If you don't want to know what happens if you're on the naughty list. How'd you enjoy this Inkflight box? Leave feedback. Okay, so our inks are from Platinum Pen Co. Mix-free inks. We have a selection of platinum inks, it looks like. Driven by the desire to... founded by Sunichi Nakata in 1919, the Platinum Pen Co. has a long history of producing world-class luxury writing instruments. Driven by the desire to enhance the pleasure of writing, Platinum carefully formulates the selection of inks with unique properties. This month include mixable, iron gall, and permanent ink. So we have mix-free sunny yellow, mix-free flame red, mix-free aqua blue. I think we have received these in a previous Inkflight like years and years ago. I know that they did like a little contest to make stuff. And they have Ink Journal Majestic Spruce. This holiday blend is made using 1 part Aurora Blue, 2 parts Aqua Blue, 2 parts Earth Brown, 3 parts Leaf Green, and 6 parts Sunny Yellow. We have Platinum Classic Lavender Black, which is a favorite of mine. I don't have a bottle of this, but I have several samples. And Classic Sepia Black, and the Chukuro, which is the blackest black ever created. I actually have the gift set that they came out with before they released the bottles. It was when I couldn't make videos. I've never even opened it. I bought 2. I bought one for me and one for Creepy Nibs. And, yeah, that's the end of that. I know Maria has used her ink and says it's really, really black. So I'm excited to finally get to use it on my own, even though I already own it. All right, let's take a look at our pen case. I'm excited about this. antique brown. Ooh, that's pretty. That's really nice. Like I said, I have one of their 10 pen cases. It's a zipper. It's 10 or 12. It's a zipper case, and I really like it. It's got leather. It's not really like, it doesn't have like fuzzy anything inside it, but there you go. That's what it looks like with a Perkeo in it. Seems like it would need maybe a bigger pen, but that's what I have sitting here because of ink vent. But yeah, that's nice. That's nice. It'll be interesting to like put a pen in this and carry it with me and see how it wears. But I really like the zipper pen case that I have from them. Move that out of the way. Alright, let's get to swatching our inks. I'm going to leave the black for last. I actually don't know why I'm just gonna ink them like they're on the itinerary, like I usually do. Sunny yellow. From what I remember, I really like this yellow. Flame red. From what I remember, I don't like this red at all. Aqua blue, I think was just your standard aqua blue. Majestic spruce. I'm excited about this one. I know they did holiday inks, and I don't know if this was one of the original holiday inks that they did, but they did a whole set of holiday inks. And also, I don't really know if any of the stuff I had was in frame. Here's sepia black. Here's the Churokuro. I know Maria has used it, and also Dormous's Desk has used it, and both seem to have favorable things to say about it. So, and then we have lavender black. Okay, move this out of the way. Where's my dip pen? As always, I will be using my Moonman N6 glass dip pen and various craft store paintbrushes to swatch and some Col-O-Ring cards. And yeah, that is what we will do. I'll move the sticker out of the way. I need to unlock my computer. I'm waiting for something. Okay, let's see. Alright, so let's get to swatching, shall we? Should I zoom in a little bit? I feel like yes. This lighting is kind of, I don't like it. I feel like I need to get another light for this side. Okay, let's go with mixable sunny yellow. That is not enough. Ink Flight 1223. See, this is a nice yellow. This is a legible yellow. I really like this. I'm sorry once again for the radio silence around here. It's not intentional. I haven't been using pens a lot, so it's been kind of hard to make content because I'm not doing the things with the things, and I just haven't been. I've been focusing more on playing video games with some friends and streaming. Well, I wasn't even streaming for a while because my internet seems to be fixed, so I think that I can continue the onslaught of videos. I was going to do a daily video for the ink vents, but I think that will take too much time, so I'm just going to open and catch up and hopefully get ahead and see what happens. I'm going to probably do a catch-up video, and then I might go back to individual videos, or maybe, I don't know what I'm going to do. I know that I want ink vent out there. I don't like this lighting at all. I don't like it at all. Can I play with it? I guess that's the best I have to offer at the moment. I'm not sold on this canvas light. Like, it's nice to have, but it looks weird on camera. So here's our sunny yellow. For a yellow, it's a really nice one. Then we have Flame Red, which I do remember not particularly caring for. I think it's kind of pale, if I remember correctly. And I like more saturated reds. But I guess it shouldn't be too saturated if it's going to be a mixable. So it makes sense. It's just not my favorite thing. Platinum mixable Flame Red. It's almost more of like a, I don't know. It makes me almost think more of coral than just flat out red, but that's basing it on this chromatography here. Trying to decide what paintbrush I want to use. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Grab this one. See, it leans more pink to me than red. But again, it needs to not be saturated if you're going to be mixing it with other colors, I suppose. Underwhelming in my particular opinion, but again, for mixing, perhaps not terrible. I like that they gave us a yellow, a red, and like this cyan blue sort of color, so you can still mix you can mix a lot of things with these three colors without needing the full set, so I appreciate that. Okay. I do recall liking this one a bit. It reminds me a lot of Lamy Turquoise or Lamy Pacific, that kind of thing. You know, like that. Or like Monteverde Caribbean. Is it Monteverde? Caribbean Blue. 12, 23. Platinum mixable aqua blue. Now, for those of you who have gotten the Inklight forever and a day, do you have a problem with getting repeat things? I particularly don't, because like, especially with things like these platinum inks, it's been such a long time in between, and not everybody that's in the Inkflight now was in the Inkflight back in the day when they originally sent us these, so I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Plus, if you really liked a thing and just haven't gotten around to like getting it, like you get another chance at a sample of it, you're like, oh man, I really like that one. And you get to try it again. Or not, or whatever, I don't know. I'm not mad at it though. Like Inkflight's been going for like, what is it, 83 or something like that. They've been going on a really long time, and yeah, I'm not mad at it. I can understand being disappointed by it, but also I think it's, oh look. I think it's a great way, for people who might not have been in the Inkflight when they got this one to also try it. And yeah, I don't know, pretty. I feel like maybe I need to zoom out a little bit. I don't know. I'm not driving with the lighting, and if I turn the big lights on, it'll be bad. So this is Majestic Spruce. It's an ink that they've mixed with these mixable inks. I know they did some of these before, but I don't remember, once again, if this was one of the original colors that they did, or if this is a new one just for this Inkflight. It doesn't say, it just says the recipe, so oops, cat hair. Looks like a nice kind of olivey green. I wrote ink flight, but it's ink journal, majestic. Spruce. That will just be good enough. It's a pretty color. Lovely. That's a very pretty color. I like how it dries. Kind of murky and ew, and in a great way. In a great way. I'll be excited to see how the swatch dries, but I like the text. It went down a little darker green, but it's drying like this murky sort of color that I really dig. Okay, Platinum Classic Lavender Black. It's one of these iron gall inks where it goes down pretty bright color and dries to a much darker color, and it is exciting to watch it change, so hopefully you'll get to see some of that as it dries. If I were going to get a bottle of this ink, it would be lavender black. I just haven't gotten a bottle of it because I have so many samples. We've gotten samples in the ink flight. I've purchased samples on my own. I've gotten samples from pen friends. Platinum. So it goes down this bright purpley color. Purpley magenta color. I don't know why they call it lavender, but of all the ink color names, lavender, calling this lavender is the least offensive for some reason. I didn't put them in the Hobonichi. I will have to do that. I'm going to do that off camera. Or maybe I won't this time. It's fine. Okay, but see, it goes down this bright color and then it dries. Like, see, it's this dark color now. I put too much ink on here. Okay, so we'll let that one dry. Next up we have Sepia Black, which is the brown version. I'm not familiar with this one as much. I haven't used this one as much. Looks like it's kind of a greenish brown. I think the ones of these that I'm most familiar with, it's lavender black, the citrus black, and I think I've used the cassis black a couple of times. I know there's a khakis black as well. 12, 23. I don't know why I dotted the C, but there you go. And this one. I'm excited for Chukuro. I'm probably saying that incorrectly. Did I read any of the descriptions? We'll do that when we look at the swatch cards, I suppose. These inks seem like really dry, at least in the swatch application, but I don't recall writing with them how they are. Last, but most certainly not least, the blackest black that ever blacked. The blackest black ever created in the company's 104-year history. This pigment ink is waterproof. I'm excited about this one. I also have a sample of carbon black that I don't have available here because I have it set up with my other stuff for when I do the video eventually, someday maybe. But I would like to see how this goes with carbon black because carbon black is one of my favorite black inks ever. I ended up getting the Roaring Cleaner document black when I was looking for a waterproof black for a certain application, but yeah, I like carbon black a lot as well. Okay, IF1223. It writes really nicely off the dip pen. I was trying to see if I have a pen here that has black ink in it, and I don't see my document black ink pen around here. Even with dipping the... So my gloss dip is now pretty black. I'm going to have to wash this separately. I've heard that it cleans nicely from TWSBI's though. I know that, I think Dormouse has said that. Where is... Am I going to ruin one of my paintbrushes? I guess we'll find out. Oh, not that one though. Okay. I should use one of the acrylic-y brushes instead of one of the hairs. One of the more hairy brushes. Like, clean this a little bit better. It's a brush I've already used, so. Okay. Let's get to swatching. Swatchy. Like, it's gonna be hard to tell what it looks like, but it's definitely, like, turned my brush black. And it's definitely coating the paper. It's kind of dry. Again, I don't know if that's just the cards. We'll find out if my brush will ever be a color other than black again. I feel like you can see the brush strokes in this, but it is very black. It's streaky though. I mean, it's not meant for swatching, it's meant for writing, but okay, let's cap this up and take a look at our swatches. Okay, we started out with, what is this on my table? Okay, we started out with mixable yellow. I got the Aqua Lagoon, or Aqua Blue card onto it, so. Then we have Flame Red, which is meh, meh. Aqua Blue, which is, yeah. Like, I think you could definitely have fun mixing these three together to create a beautiful color. Then we had the mixable recipe that they gave us. It's a really stunning color. Then we have Lavender Black, which is still drying, but hopefully you can tell that it's a little darker and more purpley. Then here. Then we have Sepia Black, which is kind of ugly. Maybe that's why I don't have much experience with it. And then we have our True Caro. This line right here is still drying. That's where a lot of ink was, but it feels smudgy. But I got a little bit because it's on my thumb, but it's still wet. So, but yeah, you can see the streak marks in it. And it's just matte as hell. It's matte as all hell. So if you want a matte ink, this is going to be the one for you. This line that's still drying aside. So there you go. A lovely smattering of platinum inks. We have some mixable inks. We have some of the Iron Gall inks here. And we have a permanent ink. I'm excited to get this in a pen and try it. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching this December Inkflight video. Again, I apologize for just being busy with life and having other priorities at the moment. And yeah. I hope to see you again very soon. I'll be posting this probably right away. Honestly, I'll probably be posting this in November as soon as I can. But yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic holiday, and I will see you hopefully again very soon. Take care. Love you. Bye.